Social and political commentary from a Christian male perspective.
Grace and peace, everybody. We're back. You saw the thumbnail, you saw the title. So you know what we're about to do. We are about to get at it, and I guess I'm playing in my ear. We are going to look at Tiffany Henyard dropped another video. It's been a minute since, it's been a long time. She shouldn't have left us without a dope rhyme to step to. She left us for almost a week. I don't think she's posted like anything active in like a week. Anyway, she dropped a video today and it's pretty pitiful. It is really pitiful. So I want to give you all an opportunity to check it out. You may or may not have seen it. So let's go ahead and get ready to talk about it. Shout out to everybody who's already jumped into the best live chat on the internet. Thank you so much for stopping through. I appreciate y'all for sure. I do want to say thank you to everybody who jumped in earlier today. I was at the Track Stars studio here in Southwest Atlanta for a panel discussion, a live panel discussion. It was a lot of fun. Those guys are top tier. I learned a lot from some other content creators. Most of you know or may not know that I actually have part ownership in a studio here in Marietta. And watching them do it, I was like, wow, these guys really got it going on. They did a great job. So I'll probably leave that link, or you may have even seen it already in the community post. I'll make sure we leave that again so y'all can check it out. I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all nonetheless jumping in. So let me real quick give you the lay of the land. All right, Tiffany Henyard, she's already been booted from running on the ballot as a candidate for Thornton Township supervisor. She can be a write-in candidate, but that's the reality. She also has been booted from the Village of Dolton mayoral race, and she can't run in that at all. She got defeated by Jason House, you know, the big 82% landslide. So she's scrambling. She's scraping. I don't know what she's been doing to, dare I say, try to find her gainful employ. But my goodness, in the morning, she looks haggard and worn out in this video. But that's not the only thing. I think it's really pitiful. So I want to pull it in. We're going to talk about it and the such like that. So let's bring this in. A shout out to everybody who's already hit the best live channel. And thank you so much for the green hearts. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So let's bring this in and let's get at it. Let's get active. Let's go.
Hey guys, come
one
on
in the chat when you can hear.
In. It's your favorite super mayor, Tiffany A. Henyard, the people's mayor / people supervisor. How y'all doing today? Come on.
If anybody's familiar with wrestling in the late 90s, late 80s, in the 90s, all that time like that, one of the things that came out of that was the people's champion. You might not be the champion, aka you don't have the belt, you don't have the title, you're not getting a paycheck as the champion, but you're the people's champion. I really think that's where the first time I've ever heard that term, the people's whatever. So in this situation, she's the people's mayor. She ain't got the title. She don't have the belt. She don't have the office, and she definitely ain't got the paycheck. But she's the people's mayor or the people's supervisor. I don't know how that even works. Or superintendent. It makes no sense whatsoever. I think it's interesting because she's going to talk about a topic I don't think I've heard her talk about before. And I'm sure maybe in a board meeting they have, but I don't think I've ever heard her talk about this. Listen to this.
Come on in. I miss y'all. I feel like I ain't seen y'all forever, ever in a day. But I am outside. I am talking to residents. I am loving on them. They are loving on me. I just want to give you a couple updates really quickly. So come on in so I can educate you. You know, let y'all know what's up, what's the deal before you vote. Because knowing different things before you vote is so important. You know, a lot of times people don't say nothing. They don't talk about what's going on.
I know this is going to be mean because I'm hair follically challenged, gentlemen. But ladies, would it be too much if you're going to be outside and it's windy? Would it be too much to just pull that back into a little ponytail while you're talking? Is that too much? Because every time she's outside, she's always pulling out her face, looking ridiculous. At least she don't got them big long spiders eyelashes. But is that too much to ask? Like, just pull it back into a ponytail. Put a baseball cap on. I mean, it's rainy, it's wet outside. I don't think anybody will hold you accountable. So, oh, you weren't looking glamorous while you're outside. No, I mean, I think that's respectable, but it's always in her face. Like, just pull that stuff back. Can you not pull? Okay, I'm not trying to be funny. Can you not pull that back if it's somebody else's? If you bought it, they don't come with like extent. They don't come back with. Don't make me call my kids. My kids in the kitchen. I'm about to call my daughter in here. You know, she'll come in here in a hot second and break it down. But like, just pull that stuff back. Okay, that's just something petty. I just gotta get the pettiness out. Okay, not at all. Okay, it's not okay. So it's not inappropriate to say just pull that stuff back. Good gracious, just put it in or pin it back or something. I don't know. I don't know. She can put a low. Wait, what'd you say here? She can pull it into a low ponytail. Okay, there we go. I don't know if I want to use Cassandra as like a measuring rod, but hey, that works. Thank you so much. All right. You're right. We are talking about Tiff. Let's go.
And they should stop being afraid of people, like for real. Like, please speak up, residents. Please talk about the things that you care about the most. We gonna start with them schools. Y'all know.
Have y'all ever heard her talk about schools? I mean, now granted, we've been talking about on this channel, you know, the school district and the Ford Heights, as well as Dalton School District and such of that nature. Just dropped a video today on Dalton School District. I've never heard Tiffany talk about schools. I've never heard her talk about schools ever. I was like, what? Wait, who is you? Who is this Harpo? I've never heard. Yeah, in Cam, never. I ain't never heard her say anything about schools except that she was Kuma Moladi, but we won't talk about that. All right, that was crazy. Let's go.
The school district need a lot of help. A lot of help.
A lot of help.
So whatever you do, when you go to vote, make sure you change that school board. Change it. I mean it. Now, I ain't endorsing nobody. I'm not going to say nobody's name, but it's certain people that you need to get rid of. But I will tell you this, District 205, get rid of the entire board. You heard me? Everybody. Because there's a lot of things that need to fix over there. How y'all got a swimming pool and ain't got no water in the pool for the kids to swim? I know when I went there, we could swim, we could do this.
I'm floored. And she is honestly calling people out. Now, granted, again, I don't know what the school district is doing. I have some issues with their school district, hands down. I got a lot of smoke for them. Actually, I think I'm gonna do an episode where I have educational professionals talk about what would be their plan of attack to address these issues that we see. I'm gonna see if I can get some one or two professionals that are out of the office and central office that would want to talk about this and give like some strategy. But anyway, and Tiffany, the audacity to be sitting here calling out the school district, and you over here a blight on the school district. They over there probably need to repossess your diploma, and you got the nerve to be out here in this empty parking lot. By the way, please notice there's nobody out here with her. I wanted to bring that up. Notice she's by herself. I don't see anybody with her. Nobody walking up. I don't see any signs, anything of that nature. But we'll watch and see. But at this current moment, Tiffany's by herself.
Y'all just terrible. Nina Graham gotta go. Nina Graham gots to go. So make sure you vote for people that care about your kids. Because a lot of times people don't understand that the kids are the future. Whether you got kids, your kids grown, you got grandbabies, you don't, you still pay a portion of your property taxes for the schools. Little do you know. But they don't put the money back in the schools. Like, think about that. They should always put the money back in the schools, and they're not doing that. Now, I don't sit on that board, so y'all don't get it twisted and all messed up.
Okay, I'm wondering, here's something I want y'all to think about also. A couple weeks ago, I had a panel, and we were talking about what's going to be Tiffany's next move. And we started digging and looking, and we came up with the Dalton School Board, that she might actually transition to the Dalton School Board. I'm just wondering, why is she talking about schools now? Trying to be a champion for schools. Just something to think about. Now, it's going to be a little bit harder to steal money from there, but it's not impossible. It's not impossible to steal money from a school board. It's not. It's just a little bit difficult when you're not. I mean, there's ways to make it happen. Trust me. So I'm just wondering, like, why is she talking about that so much? Like, why is she coming? I've never heard her talk about school district ever. We talked about it. It was probably about 2-3 weeks ago. We were saying, hey, what's going to be her next move? She's going to probably try to run for a school board position. And look, listen to her.
Because I noticed that it was some article that went out, and y'all constantly got to attach Tiffany Henyard, and you got to attach the Village of Dolton to everything. We got nothing to do with that school board. We got nothing to do with individuals making $500,000 at a school board, and our kids can't read. Y'all better get some common sense. This is why I'm talking to y'all right now, because these things are going on, but it's at the school board level, but they're distracting you by making you watch me, right? Hey, I like it, right? No, stop, for real. But stop letting them distract you from what you really should be paying attention to, because
the irony is killing me. Y'all, if I die because of the irony here, please let Lady Dear Will Christian know I love her and tell my kids they can have my bow ties. How is it? I don't think anybody has attached. I don't think I did, at least when I did my video about the school board in Dolton. I talked about Dolton. That's the Dolton school board. Like that ain't got nothing to do with Tiffany. We'll still be a Dolton school board when Jason House becomes mayor. It was the Dolton school board when Riley Rogers was mayor. It ain't got nothing to do with you, Tiffany. Now, granted, let's just tell the truth. Every now I might put Tiffany's name in something just because it does help the algorithm. That is true. But she needs to quit. She's a trip. Let's go.
all my stuff was a big old smear campaign, a hate fest. That's it. Because they couldn't get me out the way because the people
we got you out the way.
Loving on me. Because I've always showed up and showed out for them, despite what the fake news was telling y'all, because that's all it was. It was all just, oh, we think, or maybe. Like, come on, stop with all that. I really been doing my job, still doing my job, despite what y'all say, because I really care. Only a person that got like a heart for the people is gonna keep on pushing, keep on going, keep on talking to y'all, keep on trying to educate y'all. And that's what you see me doing right here today. Still trying to educate y'all, still trying to put y'all on the game. Because remember, they always say what? The game is sold, not told, right? They always say that. But right now, I'm telling you the game. But it's up to you to take the game and run with it. That's almost like that concept of you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make it drink it. It's the same thing in the black and brown communities.
Somehow or another, black and brown people about to catch strays. How are black and brown people? How are people? Tiffany, come on up here to the front of the church. Come on. I'm going to stop the sermon in the middle of the sermon. Come on up here, girl. Get the hands laid on you. Ma'am, you've had better than, let's just say, since Clean House 2025 won, you've had better than 5 weeks to really make your case for why you should be the write-in candidate in Thornton Township. And I mean, truth be told, it could actually happen. I mean, by fluke, it could happen that she could actually, get enough write-ins. I don't think it will, but I mean, it's not a what is the statistical average is not 0. But why is it that instead of giving reasons why one should vote for you, you're literally standing out here, getting your wig wet, talking about randomness that applies to nobody, that doesn't sit anywhere, doesn't land anywhere? Just great day, man. It's sad in one point, it's comical in the other. And it's just sad to watch. Like, you still have not figured it out, Tiff. Still.
Y'all better pay attention to those that's loving on y'all and actually standing in the fire for y'all, get beat up for y'all. You need to pay attention to that, because it's not gonna never, ever, ever be another love like Tiffany Henyard, ever. I'm telling you right now, ever. Because you got so many people scared of the process. You got so many people afraid of parties and things of that nature. Yeah, guess what? Y'all people like me, stop it. But what I'm willing to do is speak my truth, stand in my truth, and let God lead my steps. That's what I'm willing to do.
Baby, God did not tell you to go stand in that parking lot and be talking to your phone all loud, speaking in one big breath. God didn't tell you to do that. I feel very comfortable. Come on up here to the front of the church, Tiffany. I feel very comfortable and let you know God did not tell you to be messing around with a married man. God did not tell you that. The Lord God did not tell you to obfuscate and deflect and impede people wanting to know how money was spent. God didn't tell you that, Tiffany. God didn't tell you to do that. He also probably didn't tell you to get that copper tone wig, but I mean, I can't really speak on everything that God has said, but I don't think he told you wear that copper tone wig. It is very possible. It is very possible, Tiffany. I know this sounds crazy. I need you to listen to what Dear Will Christian is telling you. You might be hearing yourself. Okay, it is very possible that you're talking to yourself and you're saying that that's God talking to you. Because God would have told you to repent and turn from your wicked and evil ways. I'm just saying. He told Dear Will Christian that. He told DWC that, and I obeyed. He's probably told you that, and you're ignoring that. You call him a hater. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, Tiff. I'm just saying. Let's go.
So with that being said, I'm going to keep on telling y'all what it is. So that school boards, please go out and vote. Please pay attention to who's on them boards because it's terrible. I'll give you an example why I'm telling y'all get rid of Nina Graham. We had a 4th of July event over in Dalton, right?
Oh, man, she talking about this.
Dalton, right? In Illinois, for all you outsiders that want to just know what's going on in my community. So we had an event right there off of Cottage Grove. And I do it every single year. So when I became mayor, I bought...
Okay. And shout out to Paul Roberts. Paul Roberts is in the chat. And he is, I dare say, Paul Roberts. Shout out to Paul and his beautiful wife, Jennifer. They are probably some of the most dedicated residents that you're going to ever meet. If I ever became mayor somewhere, I'm shipping Paul and his wife to become residents in my neighborhood, in my jurisdiction, because they are so supportive. What did he say here? He said, stop by the other early voting site in Thornton Township today. I didn't see any voters, but I had a good conversation, a good chat rather, with 4 candidates. Voter turnout looks low again. And that was something I was worried about. I was very worried about. Thank you, Paul, for giving us an update on that, brother. Appreciate you, man. Looking forward to meeting you next week. I'm worried about low voter turnout, because low voter turnout, anything can happen if you only got 10 people voting. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't think it's 10. It's probably pretty low, though. Everything I've seen and heard, it does sound like it's not as stellar as you would like it to be. And of course, we never were going to get it to a national election level, but it would be good for it to be at a high level. You know what I'm saying? It would really be good, but I think it's going to be what it is. But I'm glad that somebody mentioned that. Thank you so much, Paul, for that. I really want you to listen to, and maybe y'all could go run some tapes back. I know a lot of you all are really good at researching and scouring. Have you ever heard Tiffany talk about school boards before? I've never heard it before. Now she's about to tell this story. This is probably that 4th of July story where she wanted to shoot fireworks on the football field, and they told her no. The school board said no, and she's still mad about that. That was easily 2 years ago. It might even be more. But she just thought she could just run roughshod. I'm the mayor. I can go over to the high school and shoot off fireworks. And they said, no, you can't do that. And she's still mad about that. Let's let her go.
I brought back the parades. I brought back the 4th of July events, the fireworks, all the festivities we had long time ago when Sean was here. Long time ago. And then they just stopped it. So I brought it back. And bringing it back, I had it right there at Thorn Ridge High School, right there in the big old open field that it's for the people, right? So we thought it's for the people. So I had it there. And because of all this political rifts and political ties and all this drama, they chose not to allow us, meaning the community, the kids, to play on the grass. You guys had to literally go in the streets in order to partake in the festival. They even hired Cook County sheriffs to police the grass. I cannot make this up. You should FOIA the bill for Cook County police officers to wash the grass so we can't run on the grass during the 4th of July event. I made a live video about it. I talked to y'all about it. I pointed it out to y'all. I showed y'all the cars on the grass. I showed y'all us in the streets. All this is going on at your school, at the high school district, 205. Nina Graham was the person that did it all. I'm trying to tell you. So I go to they board meeting and I say, Nina, now why would you not allow us, the residents, the community, to partake in the field? They made up every excuse. We were doing work on the field. We're doing this. They ain't doing nothing but keeping up mess. But the people that's getting hurt is the community. And that's all I keep trying to show y'all. Every single time, y'all hurting the people by constantly fighting with politicians.
Okay. You could literally take a Tiffany Henyard video and turn it into an 8-hour dissection. I mean, literally. Why is she talking about a Dolton high school? Or maybe I'm missing it. Is she talking about the Thornton High School, right? Okay, so she's talking about the Thornton High School. Okay, that would make sense then. So it's the Thornton School Board. Okay, is that right? Okay. But ma'am, this is our first time hearing you talk about this. Why was this not a concern of yours 4 months ago, 5 months ago, when you knew you were going to run? Why was this not an issue before that you were running on? To me, it's the lack of concern for me, as the kids like to say. It's a lack of diligence and upfrontness. It doesn't make any sense. Like, why are you talking about this now? On the Saturday before election day, you over here telling us that we need to not vote for this woman because she was mean to you, didn't let the community. And mind you, it's always I did. And then the people that get hurt are the community. It's never we, the trustees, the administration put on this event and we were doing this for the community. It's always I was doing it, and the people who miss out are always the community. All right, but it don't make no sense. Like, what's the purpose of still doing this, Tiff? For real? I mean, there's a hat trick, that could happen that you could, be a write-in candidate, sure, but realistically, I'm not even holding my breath on that. There's no reason to believe that. But let's go.
Make that make sense. Everybody trying to stop me. Don't want me to do no work, do no activity, no festivities for community. None.
Me.
Why is that? I get people that just stand and watch me. Yeah, okay, hi y'all. Why is that? But we supposed to always just band together, put our differences to the side, whatever it is, and always put on for the community because that matters. It always matters. But I just want you to understand what's going on with the school boards. And I just wanted to make it crystal clear. I just explained to you guys how it works. Go to their board meetings. Don't you know y'all was doing me and doing all this different stuff? Now y'all go everywhere else. And y'all find out what's going on. Because y'all ain't doing that. And where the news go? You know what I'm saying? They here one day and they disappeared. Because they did their job, which is the smear campaign. Just understand that. When God put something in you and God has made you the chosen one, everybody comes up against it. It's not your time.
She said the chosen one before. She's been the chosen one before. Yo, this woman is delusional. Wow, you're the chosen one. But ma'am, okay. Well, it's funny. I guess it's odd that your quote unquote God, lowercase g, chose you, but the people didn't choose you. Shots fired.
You have to follow what he has ordered. And if he say, hey, this is what we gonna do, this is what we gonna do. Like, at the end of the day, guys, I'm gonna keep on loving y'all. I'm gonna keep on trying to educate y'all. Y'all know, y'all hate when I say, let me educate you. But I say, let me educate y'all because you need to know. And y'all don't know. Sometimes y'all are following people blindly. And you're going with the status quo. And guess what? This is the new day and age. Don't go with the status quo. Trust me. Do not go with the status quo. Why? Because at the end of the day, they feeding y'all a load of crap. And by the time you figure it out, it'll be too late. You already voted individuals in. And then now when they screw up everything, you be like, oh my God, Tiffany was telling the truth. Hey, come on. I'm not doing these lives for no reason. I'm doing the lives because I'm trying to really put you up on game before they get you. So,
the amount of delusion, there has to be like a kind of like when a football team, they have a salary cap. They can only pay up to this amount, or you can't, pay people above that. We need to have like a delusion cap. Like, you can't go around and be a functional adult and be this delusional. I'm sorry, ma'am. I don't even know how you be putting your shoes on upside down. Like, this is the level of delusion. Arkham Asylum would probably be like, yo, we can't do nothing for you. How is it that you are this delusional that you literally think you are putting somebody up on game? Ma'am, you're not pronouncing the words correctly. Let's have that first problem. But second of all, ma'am, you're not saying anything. You're really not. I really hate that you really think that you can get out here on this rainy day in the Southland, and be talking to yourself in an empty parking lot and think you making sense. Lord have mercy. Please, please, God. But I will say this, Tiffany Henyard is the gift that just keeps on giving.
To this politics, as I call it. That school board 205. Vote for that
school board again.
Think of their names. KP, if you in here, put them 2 people up for District 205. I cannot think of her name for the life of me. I think she's really dope, but I really do like her. And I think she'll be a good choice for that board over there. Then you got District 148, District 149. You got all those people that y'all need to pay attention to, because everybody's just trying to sneak their people in. Why? Because they the bobbleheads. They gonna do this no matter what. Watch what I tell you. And you need to give people a chance, or at least hear them out on what they gonna do for the community. How does that look moving forward? At least hear people platforms. Stop just voting because they sent some.
This woman did not just say platform. This woman did not say listen to their platform. Yeah, hold on. I gotta run that back. This chick did not just say listen to their platforms. She didn't say that. I refuse to believe it. I don't believe it. But I'm gonna back up just a few seconds so we can all not believe it together. She did not just say listen to their platform while she herself is not given a platform. Y'all, I'm gonna need something stronger than what I'm drinking tonight.
That y'all need to pay attention to, because everybody just trying to sneak their people in. Why? Because they the bobbleheads. They gonna do this no matter what. Watch what I tell you. And you need to give people a chance, or at least hear them out on what they gonna do for the community. How does that look moving forward? At least hear people platforms. Stop just voting because they sent something to your house, say vote Democrat. Stop that. Please stop. Figure out a way to educate yourself.
If you run back during the Biden campaign, and there's a video of Tiffany outside with one of those palm cards talk about voting. It's a pure Democrat slate. Everything from, Democratic dog catcher all the way down to the president. And she literally says, I'm gonna have to find that. But ma'am, the fact that the comedy that you're exposing us to tonight, I really don't think Saturday Night Live could make some of this. I really think Tiffany in here, if she does not go to jail, she should be a writer for Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night Live would be funny again. It would be funny again. I'm sorry. She that or be a reality TV star. One or the other, maybe both. She's just ridiculous. You can't make this stuff up. In the words of Kevin Samuel, you can't make this stuff up.
Whoever's running, whether you go on their page, whether you call them, go to one of their forums, whatever you do, but just educate your mind so that you're making the right choice. I just want that for the community, for the world, for that case. Because y'all talk about Trump so much, right? Well, at least Trump doing what he told y'all he gonna do. He's doing what he said he's going to do. So you gotta give people credit due, and y'all get upset. Everybody know I'm Democrat, but hey, look what the Democrat did to me. So I'm just saying, so party don't matter. You have to focus on someone's
I'm sorry, y'all. This woman, that's a great man. We'll caught her right there, man. Shame on you, Jason. Don't screenshot that face right there. Don't do that. Don't do that, Jason. Shame on you. Oh my gosh. This woman is ridiculous. Wow. She's just, and look. I can ramble, okay? I can rant. Any of my friends will tell you, man, let me get in the car. It's on and popping. Jason can rant from here to Tennessee. Absolutely. I need to get angry about something. If I get angry about something, trust me. All you need to do is get me hot about under the topic, and it's on. Tiffany is just rambling. What are you talking about, girl? Okay, let's go.
Passion for what they do, their vision, and what they're gonna do next. That's where your focus needs to lie.
Where's yours?
Remember that. Don't go at the parties. I know we with the Republicans. We with the Democrats. You know what? Just whatever. Whatever you feel, fight for it. Whatever you feel, make sure that you outspoken about it too. And don't just stand still. Don't stand idle. Please don't. Another thing I want to tell y'all is, you guys know that I am a write-in. Yes, I am a write-in for Thornton Township Supervisor. I am a write-in for, again, Thornton Township Supervisor. You have to scribble in a bubble or color in a...
I really think that hurts her feelings to say that. I really think that, okay, I'm gonna run it back again. Y'all, we're going to be here tonight. So if you got somewhere to be, or I'm keeping you long, I apologize. We're going to be here tonight. Man, my microphone gave up on me over here. We're going to be here tonight. The fact that she had it, let me back it up so you can see it. I feel like that hurts her feelings that she has to say she's a write-in candidate. Okay, let's go.
Whatever you feel, fight for it. Whatever you feel, make sure that you outspoken about it too. And don't just stand still. Don't stand idle. Please don't. Another thing I want to tell y'all is, you guys know that I am a write-in. Yes, I am a write-in for Thornton Township Supervisor.
Can somebody please do me a favor? If I had to pay for it, then I guess I have to. That body language guy, I think his name is Enrique. I really like him. I really want him to analyze Tiffany Henyard and crash out Cassie. I don't know. I might have to just go ahead and pitch in some money. But like, I need body language analysis of these people, because I really don't get. I don't think she's trying to project it, strong and confident, strong black woman. But I think she is suffering. She is suffering, knowing that she is not going to be able. Like, she's hoping and wishing that people will come in there and write her name in when they're not even there to stand out there and hold up her signs. She got nobody out there holding up her signs. Unless I'm missing something. And Paul Roberts, if you're in the chat, or somebody that lives in Dalton, feel free to let me know. Is anybody out there campaigning for her, or is she the only one campaigning? No slate, nobody out there believing in her vision. Is her. That's problematic. Okay, let's go.
A write-in for, again, Thornton Township Supervisor. You have to scribble in a bubble or color in a bubble, whatever, and you have to write my name in, Tiffany Henyard. And that's Tiffany, Tiff, and then Any, and then Henyard, like hens in the yard, Hen, and then yard, Yard. I've been all over news, so I know y'all not spell my name by now, right? So I just want to point that out. And yeah, this is what I got. Bam! Y'all ain't ready. This is what I got for you. So this is hey, if you want me in, write me in. Tiffany A. Henyard for Thornton Township Supervisor. And this is how you write me in. I posted this on my page. I got several different ways of communicating to you of how you write someone in. So when you get to the supervisor position, on that portion, you're going to you're going to write in Tiffany Henyard. You're going to color in the little bubble, as you can see right there, and you're going to write my name in, Tiffany Henyard. And then if you go on the computer and you do the digital way, you do the same concept, but you got to click. So once you click it, you're going to basically do Thornton Township Supervisor, select write-in candidate, and then type in my name using the keyboard. You're going to write in Tiffany Henyard. And then when you're done, you're going to click OK. Got it? That's how you write me in, guys, because they did so much scrutiny and so much election rigging. When I say election rigging going on right here in the state of Illinois, election rigging going on right here in the state of Illinois. I know they're not going to tell y'all that, but it really is going on. It's happening. They got people coming in, voting 3-4 times with no IDs. They got all these things going on, but they ain't telling y'all. But guess what? People talking. And I wish the right people come around here and ask the right questions and find out what is going on, because they have election rigging going on in Illinois right now. And I don't know what races y'all been watching or not watching, but y'all better pay attention. They picking and choosing who they want to sit there, who they want to do their dirty work, period. That's how this game is going right now. And I'm just trying to make sure that you like up on game so you will know, what's next and how to handle it. But I'm always speaking on it.
Ma'am, the reason why you were able to be booted out of the Thornton Township supervisor position is because, ma'am, you were going to get kicked out of the supervisor position. I mean, even if you had been able to be on the ballot, I still would. Now, granted, it might be a little bit easier for you versus somebody having to actually physically write your name in or type your name in. But man, I still believe you would have lost. I still believe you would lose. And not necessarily because I think all the other candidates are so fantastic, but rather just the fact that, ma'am, you're a horrible, horrible person. I think you really need to take the time to unpack the reality that you're not a good person. You're not. As much as you want to talk fast, and dear old Christian can talk fast, so I understand talking fast, but ma'am, you're not a good person. You don't come across as likable. You don't come across, and you're not projecting that I can trust you, that I can believe that you're going to do the right thing for my aging parents, for my young children, for the school district, for the street, for the Lord knows them trees. You cutting down trees every other Tuesday. Them trees, I mean, come on. The amount of delusion that you exude should be studied. Like they literally should study. If, what's his name? Anthony Fauci. If he needs something to do, something to study, whatnot, that you don't hear about him much now, he should study the amount of delusion that you exude. There will be college courses written about this amount of delusion, ma'am. And Tiffany, your name, it will be Tiffany Henyard 101, the delusional state of Tiffany Henyard, something of that nature. But the amount of delusion that you exude, because at no time do we ever hear you take responsibility and say, you know what, y'all, I did not do this part right. I really dropped the ball here. And you don't have to, granted, I think you got a lot of confessing to do, but this is not a confessional at all. But you could just say, you know what, y'all, I did not do a good job of handling X, Y, A, B, C. But man, you take no responsibility. I've never seen somebody take so little responsibility for their own dealings, their own things that are popping off in their own lives that only they control. You don't ever hear Tiffany say anything about that fight and how she ran herself up in there in the midst of a fight. And remember before, she was so scared and nervous, and she had to have $1 million details almost a year to walk around town with her, but she can go jump into a fight with two men. I just want somebody to make these things make sense. But ma'am, you don't take any responsibility, no accountability, no ownership for your own dealings. And it is comical to watch. Since you're not going to do it, I think we all just kind of tune in to kind of mock you and make fun of it, because we know you're not going to say, you know what, y'all, I messed up. We know you're not going to do that. So we're just here for the popcorn, really. But Tiffany, at some point, you're going to have to recognize that it's you. It's not us. It's you. Let me let this go. Let's go.
Example, we had a caucus, right? Y'all remember when they had that caucus and they locked all of us out? Could nobody get in the building to vote? That's what's happening. And they picked that one person. And I told you, no Napoleon, you don't do nothing. No Napoleon, nowhere to be found. He's your committeeman and also your senator. But he want to be the supervisor of Thornton Township. Make that make sense. You don't live in Thornton Township, so how are you the committeeman? You don't live in Thornton Township, so how you want to run for supervisor? You don't live in Thornton Township, but yet they had a whole entire court hearing inside of Thornton Township, lower level, about what was that, December? I think it was December, January. And guess what? The mayor, Chris Clark from Harvey, came and testified that the man don't live here. And guess what? It just disappeared. Like, oh well. And he was going to be off the ballot. I'm just trying to tell y'all.
Okay, let me be honest. And I know I'm trying to be a fair dealer. I want y'all to know that dear old Christian tries to be fair. She's actually right here. She is correct here. I've talked to several people. And, I apologize, Napoleon, if I run into you when I come to Dolton. I'm not here for the smoke, because I will be unarmed. He don't live in Thornton. He doesn't. He don't. I mean, I know a lot of people who say, no, that man don't live there. It's a known fact. It's a public secret? Is that what you said? Known secret? However you want to say it. Everybody knows that man don't live there. I mean, he don't. He don't live there. That's just the reality. So she's not lying. She's not lying. That's true. However, I said this the night of the raucous caucus. I said, man, they finessed her out of that position like nobody's business. Then we looked at tapes and looked at different angles and stuff like that. She was in the building. She should have nominated herself. If she was so passionate, so concerned, so caring about this situation, She should have been nominating herself. She could have gone up and nominated herself, but she didn't. So all that bravado about them kicking her off the caucus and shanghaiing her, yeah, I admit they did her. They did her. You know, they got you. They got you, Tiff. Go and accept it. They finessed you. But you could have nominated yourself. There's nothing that would have stopped you from stepping up to saying, I nominate myself. Now, the problem is you didn't have a full slate when you would have done that. And therein is the rub. I think we all realize that you didn't have a full slate to be able to do that. So there's a problem. But I digress. I just want to point that out. Yeah, I've heard it. I've heard it from very, very reliable sources that Brother Man does not live in Thornton Township. I mean, it is what it is. But let's let the finessing go. Let's go.
How this is going.
Shout
but y'all
out.
don't see what y'all
Shout
own
out.
lives. The news don't talk about it. The news be down there filming stuff, but they don't write about it, nor do they post it. That's why I call them fake news. Because they only tell you what they want you to know. They only tell you what narrative they're trying to push. But he does not live in Thornton Township, but yet he's on the ballot. It's sad of what's going on.
And I got to stop. I got to stop right here. This is a very good point because Paul Roberts, shout out to Paul Roberts again. I might just have dropped the link for you, Paul. We might just do this together. Napoleon was able to get on the ballot because the person who made the residency objection was Michael Smith, who is Tiffany's road dog, who perjured himself. And they also dropped it. So that's another reason why he's on the ballot. So don't be mad at him. Don't, she like to say, put you on game. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Don't hate Napoleon because he finessed you. I mean, again, I said it. I thought it was pretty. I thought it was inventive. I ain't mad at him. But that being the case, however, that does not change one thing about you, Tiff. Not one thing about you. Those people there, they didn't want you. The raucous caucus, they did not want you to be supervisor. The people that voted for Jason House, they did not want you to be mayor. At some point, you're going to have to do an autopsy of you and your personality, your campaign, and sit down with all of your campaign staffers. That was a joke. Sit down with all your campaign staffers, aka yourself, and deal with the fact that they don't want you. They don't. I don't think you would have, if Chris Gonzalez had not done that last 11th hour Hail Mary to get you in, I don't think they would have voted you in as supervisor. I don't think you would have got it in. If the people had to vote for you then, I don't think you would have been the supervisor. It was just a twist of fate that Chris made that decision, and they had 13 minutes to 12 o'clock, and they were able to get you in. I don't think you would have been nominated. I'm sorry. I don't think you would have gotten the votes had you just gone through the regular process. But I also thought it was interesting. You had no problem with Chris Gonzalez nominating you out of process, not allowing the people to hear the voices to be heard, blah, 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 blah. You're okay with that because it benefited you. But when Napoleon finessed you out of the supervisor position and didn't let the people's voice be heard, blah, 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 the same thing. Now you got a problem. Illegal. Remember that? That's the only time you got upset about it, because it wasn't illegal when Chris Gonzalez did it. You didn't say, hey, wait. Let's let the people choose. So you didn't do that. You were okay with that. But now you're not okay with this. Tiffany, let it go. Let it go. Just like that copper tone wig. Let it go. Go have a talk with Jesus, the real Jesus. Have a real talk with Jesus about who you are and your personality and your ability to work with people, your ability to be honest and upfront and transparent. Get all that stuff out. Get it all out on the table and get dealt with, and stay out of politics.
No, right before y'all eyes, and y'all just sit idle like, but it's happening. So like I said, make sure you come out and vote. Make sure you click right in for Tiffany Henyard and write my name in. I am the best candidate for the job. I've done a great job here at Thornton Township, as you guys know that have been following me, because they kept you so distracted with Dolton mess. A lot of mess over there, but you'll hear about that drama later, all them corrupt people later. But as it relates to Thornton Township, they had a deficit when I came in Thornton Township. Remember, Frank Zuccarelli ran that. So when I come in, I fix it. My first year. Surpluses. Over $9 million surpluses. Go check it. You don't believe me. But they don't tell y'all these things though, right? They want to make it like it's bad and they doing this, doing that. They'll tell you none of the good things we're doing. They don't tell you all the programs we have came up with. They don't tell you any of that. When I came into Thornton Township as a supervisor, each year surplus. Each year, more and more people knew or know about the services here at Thornton Township.
So I admit that Richard Nolan, he said basically the township is a social service program. So the township exists to provide services to the community. Okay. It exists for no other reason but to provide services for the 17 towns that make up the community. Okay. So why would it be good for the township to be sitting on $9 million of surplus when you only exist to use the money? Does that mean that there have been services that have not been given? Services that have been rendered. Assuming again, let's just pretend that the $9 million is real and it truly is a surplus. So should that money have been gone, should have gone in different directions and been used? Because it doesn't seem like, in my opinion, if I'm understanding this wrong, please set me straight, Paul Roberts. If the township exists to provide social services, the only reason the township exists is to provide services, and you're sitting on money that should have been used in services, am I assuming that you did not use the money correctly or do what you're supposed to be doing? That's what it seems like to me. Well, so what are you proud about? What are you chest beating about? It sounds like you didn't do your job. Yeah, I just don't. It is the bad thing is I think she's still going to be around. I silently pray that the FBI will come and arrest her while I'm in Dolton. That's what I want. I want to be in town, and I want to see that. That's what I want. But I still think she's going to be around until the FBI comes and gets her. Just my little 2 cents.
20% knew Thornton Township existed. Now over 80% knows Thornton Township exists.
Right, because
we
of your
are servicing
antics.
more and spending less. That's what's going on. But they're not telling y'all that, right? People are getting help with their lights, their gas, their water. I help you pay your mortgage, your rent. I help you bury your loved ones. All of this. Mental illness awareness, help your family out. Like, come on. But they'll tell you none of the good that I do throughout the 17 communities. We got nothing to do with individuals making.
Oh my gosh, I rewound it. Can you check out, Tiffany, can you do me a favor? The mental health things that y'all are doing, do you mind actually trying those out and maybe reporting back to us, letting us know how they work? You know, like literally, like be a client. What was that? I'm not just a president of Hair Club for Men. I'm actually a client. Go try them out fully. All of the services, all the mental health services, try them all out. Here we go. Thank you so much, Paul. Thornton Township Finance Director Robert Hunt will not confirm that the township has a surplus. That's right. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Alicia was talking about that. I totally forgot about that. We don't know this. That's a great point. The assessor told me a year ago that Tiffany would campaign by giving out tax rebates just before the election. Wow. That's right. We don't actually know that there's a $9 million surplus. I mean, it could be a $9 million deficit for all we know. Y'all, I accidentally hit rewind. Y'all pray for your boy.
This election rigging because y'all can't beat me. Cannot beat me at all. None of y'all. Right. All y'all put together can't beat me. And look what it took. It took all of y'all to try to come and take me out because I'm in y'all way for all your contracts, all y'all friends, all y'all stuff that y'all trying to do. But I just keep on trying to tell y'all because a lot of people, y'all sleep.
You got beat by Jason House.
Wake up, for real. Wake up. And it's a lot of people that's, like I said, don't want to say nothing. But y'all be in the back, yeah, Teddy, yeah, say this, yeah, Teddy, get them. Man, stop. I want to say the stuff that I'm comfortable with, that I'm okay with standing in the fire for. Because at the end of the day, guys, me today, you tomorrow. And guess what? Some of y'all get some of that smoke.
No, I don't accept that. No, well, let me say it like this. If you're doing dirty deeds like Tiffany, then yes, her today, you tomorrow. That applies. I'm not losing any sleep that the alphabet boys are going to come knocking on my door for the dumb stuff and stupid stuff that you do, Tiffany. Please stop that. I know that makes you feel good because you know you are in gross and unrepentant sin and you're just feeling some kind of way. So by you saying me today, you tomorrow, hey, laughing like a cackling Chester cat, because you're doing it, that makes you feel good and takes the burden off of the fact that you know they coming for you. You know they coming. I'm not losing no sleep over that. I will get off of this live stream and I will go brush my teeth and lay down and sleep peacefully. And I'll get up in the morning and I'll get up and do my Sunday activities peacefully. I'm not worrying about the alphabet boys coming to get me. My heart rate is not going up thinking, is the CIA listening to my calls? Is the FBI going through my mailbox? No. Only people who move like you, Tiffany, need to worry like you, Tiffany. That's it. Because if I tell somebody it's me today and you tomorrow, you're like, well, what, me, what? Because they know I ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing nothing wrong. I'm trying my best not to do wrong. My goal is to stay off the FBI's most wanted or least wanted. I want to be on the least wanted list. There you go. I want to be the most least wanted person by the FBI. Tiffany, no, me today, you tomorrow, sitting there cheesing. You're lying to make yourself feel better. Had a friend of mine who used to say, you lying to get friends. You just lying to get friends. That's it. You know good and doggone well. Most of us, the lion's share of us, are not doing dirty deeds like you. Now, unless you're talking to your crew, your goons, they probably do need to worry about it. Yeah, her today, me tomorrow. They gonna come get me too. I ain't losing no sleep about it. Okay, let's make this thing happen. Let's go. And don't hit rewind, Jason.
So you know I ain't making that up because look,
yes,
they got nobody else to ping pong, right? So I see a lot of y'all are getting all the smoke, all the negativities, all the little hate groups, all the followers, all the stalkers, you know. Welcome to the party. But that's why you stop something when it's small before it get big. And all I ever try to do, because I want every woman to rise up and know that you can be a Tiffany Henyard.
Lord, let me please. Look, I got a big screen. This, ladies, on behalf of all men, please. We gotta get all the lights on, Jason. Turn all the lights on. Turn on the lights. There we go. I got all the lights on. Ladies, come, ladies, come on up here to the front of the church, please. Ladies, please, on behalf of men, okay, please do not be like Tiffany Henyard. There is absolutely zero that I'm speaking on behalf of all men. Ain't nothing we want from it. Nothing. Please do not be like Tiffany Henyard. Don't, please don't. Ain't nothing. Trust us. Trust me. I'm a deacon. I'm trying my best not to lie to y'all. I'm being honest with you. There is nothing. I'm trying to think of a song that has nothing in it like that. Nothing. There's nothing that we want from Tiffany Henyard. I'm telling you this on behalf of all men. So please do not be like her. Please don't. Not a thing. Nothing. I'm gonna find a song and I'm gonna sing it and get a copyright strike. Nothing. Not a thing. Good gracious. This woman is delusional, man. They are going to make classes. They're going to be mental health professionals that are training using Tiffany Henyard's videos. Okay, let's go.
If I can do it, you can do it. If I got the strength, you got the strength. But it takes one to know one. You cannot let nobody dictate your future. You cannot let nobody stop what God got for you. Don't ever, ever, ever give up. Don't ever stop moving because of the hatred of others. Keep love in your heart. Keep that commitment for whatever it is you're trying to thrive in, whether it's business, whether it's a new job, whatever. But keep going. Don't let nobody stop you. Ever. I mean that. So I just want you to know I'm out here on the street. I'm still out here talking to people.
I wasn't ready for her to say I'm out here on the street. I was not ready. I was not prepared. My juvenile mind just jumped right into my body. I was not prepared for her to say I'm out here on these streets. Oh my gosh. How's she going to sit here trying to turn this into like an encouraging word? Like, what the world? No, ma'am. No. And all the no's in Noville. Oh my gosh. Thank you, June's Poetry. Thank you for the $20 super set. DWC, have a soda on me. when in Dalton and Thornton. I will make sure of that. Thank you so much for the support, June's Poetry. Y'all, what in the world? I feel sorry for Tiffany, because this amount of delusion has got to be painful. Like, she must be like in pain to be this delusional.
I'm still trying to feed the people. Feed the people.
Oh, no, not
So
feed
I
the
just want
people.
y'all to know what it is. All right. So I'm about to get out of here because I just want to stop for a quick second and just give y'all a little love, shout y'all out.
I want y'all to know just ahead of time, she gonna talk for 20 more minutes. She worse than them Baptist preachers that be like, look, I'm closing. She gonna talk for 20 more minutes, y'all.
Hold on one second.
Somebody she can't put them on camera.
I know y'all say y'all don't see me because guess what? When y'all don't know what's going on, y'all can't talk about it. They always say, wait till the ink dry, right? Wait till the ink dry.
What are you talking
and then
about?
you start, talk about the good things you got, the great stuff that's going on, and you just keep it moving. But I'm hoping and praying that I'm always an inspiration to somebody. I'm hoping and praying that your kids will keep going and won't stop despite what negativity comes their way. Because you gotta always find the good in everything bad. Something bad happen, you either treat it as a blessing, let alone a lesson. You know what I'm saying? Because things happen for a reason. We all gotta go through the test in order to have the testimony. Hey, somebody. So you gotta keep pushing. You gotta keep pushing. But grow through it though, as I always say. We don't go through it, but make sure you grow through it. And watch your super mayor grow through all this negativity that came my way. But you have to go through it in order to know where to cut the snake heads off at, how to keep moving, to know the who's who, because sometimes you have a Judas in your camp and you don't even.
Okay, I don't know how many times we done had her come up here to the front of the church. We might just have to have her come sit up in the front of the church instead of don't even go back to your seat, Tiff. Come on up here to the front of the church, baby, because I got a question for you. What are you talking about? What in the world are you talking about? There's 1,200 people in this chat, which is insane, by the way. Thank you all, 1,284 y'all. Can y'all just go ahead and drop a green heart in the chat and go ahead and make sure you hit that like button? Tiffany, what in the world are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's sad. I hate when people try to make these really gross, and hear me, I like analogies. I like metaphors. I like doing that kind of stuff. But man, please stop talking about Judas. Please, Judas ain't do nothing to you. Truly, Judas ain't do nothing to you or for you. Let's say that. You'll get that one later on. Tiffany, please go somewhere and sit down. Go sit all the way down. I'm telling you, please let them come and arrest her while I'm in Dalton. Please let them come and get her. That would just be the highlight. I would actually rebook my flight home if they come and get her while I'm in Dalton. That would be amazing. That would just be, because ma'am, this makes no sense. You're going to talk about Judas in your camp, but not the fact that, ma'am, you was doing dirty. You were doing dirty deeds. Christ was innocent, perfect, spotless. Judas was wrong on all fronts. Ma'am, you're not perfect. Ma'am, you're not even trying to be. Please stop that foolishness. See, that's why we can't have nice things. Well, that's why you can't have nice things. I can have nice things because I ain't saying this dumb stuff you saying.
Because you constantly moving and working that you don't even understand. This is the person that's right up on you, that's creating all the chaos, all the mess, all the hatred. Because, like I said, remember when I first won, everybody loved Tiffany Henyard. I was the best thing going, right? Oh, Tiffany doing this, Tiffany doing that, and I'm still doing it. But then it got all diluted with all the negativity, so I'm still me. I'm always be me. I'm never gonna stop being Tiffany Henyard for nobody. So y'all can keep talking, keep saying whatever you're saying, but I'm gonna keep growing. But I want you to look at me to say, hey, if she can do it, I can too. Look at your president. Look at him. He's a president of the United States.
How Trump coming?
Stop playing with me. So
how Trump getting these strays?
I'm gonna walk it like I talk it.
Oh, look, like Trump or not, Trump ain't did nothing to you. Tiffany, this is your own foolishness. Deal with your foolishness. Trump got enough foolishness going on his own self. Please stop this. Please stop this. It don't make no sense. Like, ma'am, this is a stream of consciousness. She's still talking. Oh, and she still got a long way to go, Lady Jones. She got a little ways to go still. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for hitting that like button. Thank y'all so much. All right, y'all, let's go.
For real, I'm gonna keep moving. I'm gonna keep going. Last but not least, guys, love on y'all babies. I keep telling y'all, them kids are our future. Y'all have to pay attention to them. Please pay attention to them kids. I saw the stuff that happened. What day was that on? It was yesterday, downtown Chicago. Y'all get a hold of y'all babies, for real. Like, come on. We gotta uplift them and tell them it's more to life than that. I know that they going through a lot, but please, whatever you do, pay attention to the babies. Because we need you. I'm gonna play my song for you real quick. I'm gonna let you hear the song real quick. Hold on, y'all.
I hear somebody's voice.
Okay, guys. I am about to play Feed the People for y'all.
Why?
And then I'm gone. But
why does she not want you to see the car?
April 1st is election. For those that don't know, April 1st is election. You can go out and vote tomorrow, Sunday, from 10 to 4 p.m.
That is wild.
10 to 4 p.m.
on Sunday.
in Calumet City Library. Make sure you get out and vote.
Library.
And then on Monday, you can vote from 9 a.m. until 7 p.m. 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. You get out to vote Monday. And then election day. Election day, you can vote from 6 a.m. until 7 p.m. on election day. So make it count. Whoever you're going to vote for throughout all the other races, of course, because I know y'all going to vote for me, right? Tiffany Henyard for supervisor once again. Write me in. But make sure you pay attention to those school boards. 205, 148, 149. Make sure you pay attention. You got park and library board up as well. But make sure you pick the right people. Do your research on the individual. Stop letting people just tell you to vote for them. Stop letting the Democrat Party and people just send you stuff and say vote that way. Educate yourself on the individuals and listen to what people got to say about what they're gonna do and if they're passionate or not about, the movement that they're telling you. You know what I'm saying? All right, this is my Feed the People song. Here we go, y'all. Y'all ready? Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna let her play it, because I just want it to be known that this is the woman that wants to be mayor of supervisor of Thornton Township. This is her in a parking lot in her married boyfriend's BMW playing a song. Just watch her, because I would love to see like another camera angle watching this all play out and how she's moving, because I'm guaranteed nobody would say, oh yeah, that's a sane individual that wants to be the supervisor of the largest township in Illinois. Let's go. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's go.
Hey, and you can get this on Apple. You can get this on YouTube. You can download my song, Super Mayor Tiffany Henyard. Everybody stand up. The people and starving the politicians. But they don't know that I'm just standing on business. I got protection and rejection from my own people, but I show perseverance. I'm starving the poor. I'm feeding the people. They put me in office and treat me like it's illegal to feed the people. To feed the people. I gave back to communities and cleaned the streets up. I'm starving the poor. I'm feeding the people. They put me in office and treat me like it's illegal to feed. Y'all ain't ready. To feed.
Oh, we're not ready.
To feed the people. Y'all ready?
No, we're not ready.
From Vegas to Chicago, I rode around in Tahoe, 17 cities, on up to my title. I cook up in office, don't mix and cook it with tip. Ain't seen a politician yet who done did what I did. Stop me when I start lying. For 8 years I was a trustee. How you vote me for mayor and then act like you don't trust me. All these false allegations, they quick to make up a story, but I can't give them the power, cause only God can judge me. I'm starving the poor, I'm feeding the people. Office and treat me like it's illegal to feed the people. To feed the people. I gave back to communities and cleaned the streets up. I'm starving the poor, I'm feeding the people. They put me in office and treat me acting like it's illegal. All these false allegations, they quick to make up a story, but I can't give them the power, cause only God gets the glory. Who are you? Who are you? I can't hear you. Who are you? Let them know. Who are you? Let me show you. Alright, y'all, I'm done playing with y'all. Alright, hopefully y'all like the video.
Instagram is Tiffany Henyard. But make sure you tell a friend and tell a friend. Like, follow, share.
Let them keep lying.
That's the only way you'll get to see the exclusive videos.
Okay, well, there they go.
Follow, share,
Yeah, but you can go on to all the platforms. If you like the song, you can go into it, because you know me, I had to go and talk to the mic. So it's speaking to the mic, meaning in the studio, because you.
Okay, I gotta say this. I gotta get this off my chest because she's about to lie. She keeps saying that she was only just talking like I'm talking right now. I'm talking to you all, to the 1,300 people in this live chat. I'm talking to the 1,300 of y'all. I'm saying thank you. I appreciate y'all tapping in. I'm talking to the people, to 970, who's giving me that very kind, very gracious $10 super chat and said her ship got sunk. I'm talking to David with the $2 super, says she's proven that she's used that auto tune on that track. Absolutely. I'm talking to June, who's a stream sponsor with the $20 super, saying DWC, have a soda on me while you're in Dalton and Thornton. I'm talking to y'all. There's no way that you're going to take what I'm saying right now and turn that into a rap song, because I'm not rapping. I'm not rhyming. I'm barely sounding cogent. You know what I'm saying? But she's about to lie in a second here, because she's done this several times. I'm like, stop lying. Just stop lying. You don't have to lie. Just leave it alone. She's about to lie in a second, and I'm gonna let her lie, and y'all will see what I'm talking about.
You know, you guys like to run with stuff. In the studio, it was really dope. We had a lot of fun making it. That's one of the songs that I did create, and I'm just talking about what I've been going through. What I got another one coming out too. That one's really dope. I'm gonna drop that one next week. So if you really love Super Mayor, you can continue to follow me. I always got some amazing things going on. I'm always positive, always happy. So I'm gonna continue to do that. But I just
always
really want to
high.
get on here really quick and just talk to y'all for a minute and try my best to educate y'all, because it's a very important race coming up for the soft land of the suburbs, you know, because, you know, I am the GOAT. I don't care what nobody say, that part. So I just want you to know the who's and make
Keep telling yourself that, dog.
sure you open your eyes to what's going on right in front of you so that you'll know what's up. So make sure you pay attention to those school boards, like I said. Very important, because your kids' future depend on it. Depend on it. I just told y'all they pay all this money out, but our kids' reading levels are down here. That matters to me. So I hope it matters to you too. Those that got kids, nieces, nephews, whatever. But make sure that you care. Tax bills too. Y'all pay attention too. Let me say this, and I'm gonna get off here. For real this time. On your tax bill, you do know every government entity. When I say that, I'm talking about like library, school.
Okay, I can't take it. Shut up, Tiffany. First of all, she done said she in closing like 3 times. She giving Baptist ministers a run for their money, right? But even more than that, I've never heard her ever concerned about the schools. I've never. And she could have access to this as the mayor and as a representative. She would already know a lot of this stuff, all these shenanigans that have been going on well before they hit the news cycle. Because actually, I know this. I know this because I knew about it. I was told weeks before about this superintendent in Dalton and the $450,000. So I knew about it before then. So I know she could, and I'm 700, 800 miles away, and somebody referenced it to me. So the fact, Tiffany, you knew this. Why are you not talking about this before? Why was this not a concern of yours, a campaign on your platform? Oh, that's right. You ain't got no platform. Let's go.
Park, a village, a city, everybody, your township, everybody takes a portion of your property tax. If you open the bill up, you read on the side. I did a town hall meeting at Thornton Township, educating the public how to read a property tax bill. And that's what I'm saying to y'all. They don't show you none of the good I do, right? But whatever. On there, it breaks it down who gets what amount of money. the township only gets 5 cents of your dollars, right? Per dollar. And that, say for a person, it could be $30. It could be $100. That's it. The bulk of it really comes from the city or a village that makes up your property tax. Sometimes, don't get me wrong, the schools is ridiculous too, but you have to read it to see what portion of your tax bill goes to each area. In doing so, guys, I tried to give y'all $2.2 million property tax refund. Y'all remember that? It was on agenda, and they never will vote for it at Thornton Township. Because I got over $4.5 or $4.2 million in the GA fund. That's the General Assistance Fund. So we got over $4 million, right? Surplus. So I want to give you 2.2 of it because we got it. It's just sitting there because I believe in this. What you don't use, you lose.
So wait, y'all got $9 million in surplus, and now y'all got $4 million in surplus? Okay. I don't know. I think she would benefit. And I said this a long time ago. Tiffany Henyard's weak spot is that she talks too much. She just talks too much. And here, this is a guy that, sustains a lot of what he does by talking. So I understand it, but she talks too much. She should have stopped talking 45 minutes ago. But easily not even did this video. Because all she's doing is saying more and more ignorant stuff. So they had a $9 million surplus. Now they got a $4 million surplus. Did they lose it or do they have a $13 million surplus in total? See, this doesn't make any sense. Okay, let's go.
Give it back to the people. Make the people whole. Everybody was complaining about their property taxes increase and they needed the help. Why not help the people right now when you can do it? People always doing this talking. That's why I call them fake politicians. I can't stand a fake politician. If you got it, give it to them. If you can make a way, create a way. I'm just over all the lies and all the, vote for me, and then be lying to y'all ain't gonna do nothing. Nothing. That's why I'm telling y'all, pay attention to it. And that's why I said, at least Trump doing what he said he was gonna do. So
wow, Trump is in the chat again.
But moving forward, on the tax bill, go read it so you educate yourself on what I'm talking about. But Thornton Township about a month ago, so I told y'all, watch out for these fake politicians. The entire board, except your super mayor, voted to increase your property taxes. Thornton Township, they voted to increase your property taxes. Tell me why I was the only one speaking against it. I was the only one saying we don't need the money, we got surpluses, why we increasing taxes? They want to bring money in for the next regime to split it up, give people contracts, and get their friends jobs and different things. This is what's going on. But y'all don't even know about this little secret world that I'm telling y'all about. But I said no, but they already did it. So when you get your tax bill, remember this video, remember this moment, however it goes, just remember it. You're going to see an increase on your property taxes. Now, I'm telling you right here out of my mouth, you're going to see an increase on your property taxes because the board at Thornton Township raised your property taxes. That's Chris. Yeah, he running again for the seat. Y'all gonna get rid
Here we go.
I'm telling y'all, but y'all ain't paying attention because y'all so caught in the hype and in the mess. It's called distraction. Get rid of the distraction and open your eyes. Leave all the mess over there and read and educate yourself, and you will say, dang, she was telling the truth. That's all you got to do. But I just want you to know that they did raise your property tax. You'll see that on the next installment coming up. But I'm trying to warn you now because them same people that raise your property taxes are the same people rerunning again for re-election come April 1st. So say no to them. Hell no, they got to go. Say no. Make sure you pick different people. And I'm not even Republican, but go look at that ticket. Because I'm not picking none of the Democrats. Y'all can kick rocks for real. Not one of them. All of them bad. Not one of them good.
All of them bad.
Go on the other side and go
check
some other people out. Or don't vote for nobody.
Wow.
That's just how I look at it.
Don't vote for
you
you
really
either.
Know much about the other side to say, hey, this person's good, this person's not. But I'm researching now to see who I want to pick and vote for. But right now, I'm going to write myself in for supervisor of the Thornton Township. So y'all write me in because all my communities are voting for Thornton Township for supervisor, clerk, highway commission, what else? Assessor and trustee seats. All those seats are up for Thornton Township. So I'm advising everybody to get up, get out, and vote. Your vote matters. But write me in. They gonna cheat again anyway. But you know what I'm saying? But none beats a failure but a try. Right.
I just want to know. I want to know what college is going to be the first one that actually studies Tiffany Henyard and has a Tiffany Henyard, delusions of Tiffany Henyard, delusions of grandeur, a deep dive into Tiffany Henyard. I wonder what it's going to be titled. I mean, maybe it'll be at Morehouse. Maybe Morehouse in the psychology department, they'll do that. I don't know. Will they do a book first, or will they just look at her Facebook Live posts? Because I think those will probably be sufficient enough. The amount of delusion that this woman it's got to be studied. They're going to study this delusion. And it almost seems like it's like a critical level. Like it's almost like stage 4 delusion. I don't know what the levels are and such like that, but it's definitely at the higher level of delusion. She just literally said, write me in. So she would be the trustee. I mean, she would be the supervisor. She wants to be written in as a supervisor, but she doesn't have a slate. She doesn't have trustees. She doesn't have a clerk or highway commissioner. So she would potentially, if the fates were this twisted, she could be the supervisor and have all the people under her that she's been talking trash about. I just don't think these people think. I don't think she thinks out loud. Maybe she needs to talk this out in her car, just kind of talk it out. Hey, I want to be supervisor, but I don't have a slate. So I'll be having, Chris and this person and that person I talked about their mama, this person. Maybe she needs to really think about this.
Write me in, go on, let's make history, saying I'm the first person with the most write-ins. You know what I'm talking about? Let's just do that. So I just want to just make sure that you knew too about all the other things that they're doing that you missing because maybe you're at home, you don't pay attention, and they're not advertising. You don't hear the news talking about it, neither do you. Nope. Why?
Talking about what?
But these are things that I'm studying trying to tell you. I'm studying saying, guys, wake up before it's too late. Because April 1st, it will be too late. You put all the riffraff, all the chaotic people in office once again. Because y'all got a lot of crooked people that's in politicians, right? In politics.
Really?
Apagua over in Markham, he won. You know that, right? Y'all pick and choose the people that gonna do what y'all want. He have a whole felony. I think it's for fraud. But, you know what I'm saying? But y'all, again, but y'all keep voting him for mayor. This is crazy. And you ready for something else? I can't make this.
Ma'am, the FBI came knocking at your door. I'm not saying that somebody who's a mayor who's been up on fraud, I'm not saying that that's excusable, but ma'am, you got the alphabet boys are coming. They are coming for you. Please stop the joking. Please. Please don't waste your votes putting her name in there. Don't even do it. Only if you support her. But she didn't even get 500 votes in Dalton, 536. So it's very possible if you multiply that out and made room for the low voter turnout, she might not even crack 2,000 votes easily. I mean, now we'll see what happens on the day of, but I mean, I don't like a write-in candidate. That was when her name was on the actual ballot. Somebody's going to have to, again, intentionally go in there and write her name in. I don't think that's going to happen. I just can't see it. I just can't see how that would happen. Let's go.
But me, I don't got none of that. Nothing. Just all talk with me, right? From everybody. But I'm the one doing all the good in the hood. I'm the only one.
Are you really?
Fighting for the people. I'm the only one doing things like this, trying to educate.
Hold on. Shout out to Cheerwine guy. You owe me a super, sir.
You going to jail. You're going to jail.
Go ahead and drop that super, Rob. Go ahead and drop it.
But everybody else doing it. Shh. Hold here.
And here we go.
But me. So all I can do is tell
I messed that one up. Sorry.
What it is. Because people been calling me, want me to come to their communities, want me to do this and do that. But I've always tried to take care of home first. Because I can always go to another community and make them great. Yes. We know that because a lot of y'all stealing my ideas. Y'all talk all this mess. She did, she that. Pitch on this. But y'all pitch on everything. Y'all doing everything I'm doing. You're mimicking me. I'm flattered. Thank you. But it ain't that bad if you're mimicking me. Ain't nothing wrong with it if you're mimicking me. So, great.
What?
But it's always like that in life, guys. People will talk down on the youth, because I am the youth, and say, hey, I don't like
Girl, okay, I'm so sick of her being the youth. I'm so sick of her being the youth. Ma'am, you're 40 years old. Stop it. Stop it. You're not the youth. Stop it. Let it go. You're not the youth. Now, you might want to hold on to your youth, okay? You know, ladies like to say you're 29. Okay, well, that's fine. But we know good and doggone well you're not. So stop it. You're not the youth. Please quit it. Good gracious. That's embarrassing that you're so delusional. Shout out to 970 with the $5 super. Says, I hope House can pull it off in Dalton. I don't see any reason why not. He's running against Crash Out Cassie. I see no reason why I'm sorry, I think that was a shoe-in. But I mean, anything can happen, but that's a shoe-in. Again, can somebody please write Hair Hat Tubman? I'm dying here. Somebody will. I don't think you ever see all of the names that are written, especially they're not written as a write-in candidate. So you have to write Tiffany Henyard. You can't just write Tiffany, because I don't think that counts if you write Tiffany or if you write Henyard or Mayor Henyard or Super Mayor. I don't think it counts. So you have to write it expressly, but I don't think we ever see all the different ways that people wrote it. Shout out to David. What's David say right here? Thank you so much for the $5 super. Do you think she really believes that she has a chance or just desperate? I think she's desperate. I think this is just her way. This is like a manic episode, in my opinion. Based upon information and belief, this is like a manic episode. She's just she know them alphabet boys is coming. She knows that they're coming down the road. They might, I don't know, are they flying in? I don't know, they're coming up from Springfield. She know they coming. And I think she's just trying some way or another to keep herself out of trouble. But I don't see why. I think they're going to make a example out of her. That's my little 2 cents. Somebody said 82 votes. That is kind of wild. I was being gracious when I said 2,000. I think about it. And after further review, yeah, I'm sub 200. I'm gonna go sub 200. I don't know if I can go 40. Great day, 40. Wow, that is wild. Y'all don't believe in her at all. What's the Utes? Hey, come on, Chuck, it's the Utes. You know about the Utes. Because Tiffany's the Utes. I don't know what it is. Wow, 5 votes. Dang. Y'all not going to give her 5? Great day. Wow.
They should be doing this, right? But then they'll go do what you do because they're stealing your ideas because they ain't got none. Y'all all washed up. It's time to move. It's time to move on and let the youth lead the community.
They let you, though.
Y'all got it where y'all don't want the youth involved in the politics. Somebody got to be next. We have to pass the baton. We have to teach one, as we say, reach one, right? But you guys so busy trying to tear a person down or talk about someone's past, right? That's what they do. Just like I just told you about his past, but y'all forgave his past and he's a mayor, right? But when it comes to other people in their past and they want to run for office, they got felonies. But y'all tell them no. But he a whole mayor with a felony. Y'all make all this make sense to me. It's sad. Everything happens at the local level. Everything. You get impacted by that right away. This is why I'm trying to wake you up. The stuff at the president level, Congress, Senate, all that comes and trickle down later. But right now, the local level, that's immediately. Like right now. And I'm telling you because I don't want you to be impacted by what's going on. Another thing, food, right? That's why I call it feed the people. I call it that because every time I'm trying to feed y'all, the board's saying no. They vote no, don't get no food. Why am I gonna give you no food? You hungry. I don't care what kind of car you drive. Get in this line, get this doggone food. Because people don't understand that people are on budgets. They don't understand that sometimes the car you drive, you probably got it donated, given to you, left to you by a loved one, anything. But people judging on what they see but don't know your story. They see your glory but don't understand the story. I'm talking to y'all about all these things because all these things are going on. And I just want y'all to do better. Because when you know better, you do better. When you a little more educated to the process and what's going on, you get it. All these people that's running. Trina Dales, where you at, girl? She put something up about one of the candidates, one of the trustees that's running. They did a whole shakedown to drug dealers. They used to work as a cop. That's what they wrote, right? Put the whole file up from Chicago. But they running for the seat. Y'all ain't listening to me. But I don't see nobody putting all they dirt out, right? All the things they got going on, but they're running for office. Everybody's so quiet to it. You got another trustee got locked up by Riley Rogers. I remember that. I was on the board with her. Locked up for beating up a senior, messing with a senior, did something with a senior. Did y'all know that? No? Oh. Must I go on? It's so much to tell you guys, but you have to be willing to listen and hear another narrative and not the narrative they put out. I always tell people, listen to both sides, then decipher what you believe or what you think is bullshit.
Oh.
But y'all don't do that. Y'all literally just judge off, oh, it's so many against one person that you just believe it. That don't make it true. That don't make it right. It's just that person is going to stand in the fire and keep going, because you ain't going to find nobody that's going to keep going through mess. They would have gave up, throw in the towel, said, forget this, I'm moving on. They did all of that. But I always try to show y'all strength of a leader, because most leaders run. Most leaders don't stay in all of this that I'm standing in for you. I only stand in it because I care. If I did not care, I would not still be here. There's many other things I could possibly do that people can call me about. Trust me. But I like to see things through, and I'm going to see this through. Come April 1st, which is next week Tuesday, is election day. Come out and vote. Stop letting people lie to y'all. Stop letting people just tell y'all anything. Do your own research. You can FOIA anything. FOIA, Freedom of Information Act. Any community. You can FOIA any community. And every community must abide by state laws, state statutes.
But Tiffany, you don't abide by FOIA. Never mind.
Which is, they have 5 days to give you the answer that you're looking for. So say, for instance, you FOIA, I don't know, a Pagwa's record. They got 5 days to give it to you. And then sometimes they come back and like, let me get extension. They get 10 days. Then after that, guess what? When they don't abide by it, most people go sue. I'm putting you on game again. But that's how it goes. That way you have the answer yourself. And you're not listening to nobody, because you got the answer through the FOIA. Got it? All right, guys. I am done. I think I got y'all a lot of tea, a lot of information. You will see me soon again. I got some great things I'm cooking up. I'm cooking in the kitchen, right? Got a lot of great things going on. And no, I don't announce it because, you know, haters always try to tie something down for the ink dry. You know, got the ink dry, then you can announce, hey guys, I'm doing this, and that. But stay tuned. I'm pretty sure y'all will watch, because all the haters are always watching. But thank you to all my supporters, all the people that love your Superman. I love y'all too. So thank y'all for the support. Pass this message on, share the video, let others know about it, because I know it's a lot of haters that be on here watching, talking mess, but don't know nothing. So do the FOIA if you really want more intel about what's going on in any one of your communities. Yep. All right, guys. Oh yeah, the podcast. Oh, we made a video too, y'all. Let's tell you about the video. Look, we made a video called Feed the People. We got a video coming out. It's cool. We need some work, but we're going to drop it. I'm probably dropping it tomorrow. What the hell? I'm going to drop it tomorrow just so you guys can hear it and see kind of what it is we've been doing, because I stay cooking up with something. And I want the next person to actually come and do the video with me. So I'm going to get a group of kids and let them kind of be creative. And then also, guys, y'all got to make a song go with me. Feed the people. Like, what's our dance? What's our dance? I said song, but what's going to be the dance to feed the people? So I'm willing to do that. Let me know what it is.
Do they have recording studios in prison? Does anybody know? Does the FBI, when you get sent to feds, do they have recording studios in there and video studios? Because that's the only place I want her to record this song, in jail, behind bars. Yo, this is embarrassing. And the fact that she's still really, I don't think she believes us though. Somebody asked it earlier. I don't think she believes us. I think she knows that she's just blowing smoke. She's just blowing smoke. I'm just wasting time because I know them boys is coming. So I'm just wasting time. I'm trying to, she's having a manic episode, in my opinion. But okay, she's almost done. Believe it or not, she is almost done. Let's go let it finish. Let's go. Thank you so much. We finish this up.
And you can send videos. If you got to dance to the song, I told you to go on Apple Play. What's the other one? YouTube and Spotify. That's it. And Pandora. Yeah, because I listen to a Pandora all the time. So get your Pandora account, and you can always listen to me in the house about Feed the People. Feed the people. Oh, come on.
Who is that?
Feed the people.
Yes.
Let's get it. This popcorn coming to you live with Tiffany. What's up, y'all?
Yeah, let's go.
Support us, black-owned business. Popcorn.
Wait,
You heard
who's
about us. We was out there on Sibley. You know,
Yep.
Sibley in Indiana, but we moving around now. So definitely support popcorn. Definitely support Tiff.
Yeah.
Vote. Let's go.
Woo! They on wheels now, baby. See how it go when you go on wheels, when you let me elevate. Hey, you gotta keep going. So make sure you go check him out. He always keep it popping.
One
One more.
Make sure you write her in so she can win.
That's it.
And then when you call me, spend 10. Let's
Ooh,
go.
come on, let's go. He rhymed with the 1-2. I like that.
You said we.
You
Wow.
know, write me in for the win. You know what I'm talking about? Write your girl in for the win. Tiffany Henyard again. That's spelled Tiffany. Tiffany. And last name Henyard. Henyard. Hen and yard. Hens in the yard. Y'all know y'all play too much. But I love y'all. There's nothing you can do about it. Share the video. Share the knowledge. Share the wealth. And just keep each other uplifted no matter what the situation is. There's so many people I constantly uplift despite whatever y'all feel y'all putting me through or going through. I just want you to know that I love you. And ain't nothing you can ever do about that, okay? All right, guys. Share the video. I'm out. I'll see you tomorrow, Monday. And then, of course, you know I'm going to see you on Tuesday, Election Day. So let's make history again by writing me in because it's the hardest things to win. And that's what they did to keep me off the ballot. They just picked everything, what people they wanted to put on the ballot for a Democrat nominee.
She's still talking.
And that's how I wasn't able to be on the ballot. So I just want you to know I was cheated out of that spot. And you know me, I'm telling everybody that they cheated me out of the spot. If you watch the video, watch the fake news, if they played the clip, which they didn't, but I have the proof of it. And they left us all out in the cold. I had bus loads of seniors and everybody was outside
you
ready
still
to
talking
vote.
about this?
And you wouldn't even let us in the building. You was that scared of little old me. Oh, wait, my bad. Big old me. You was that afraid of losing. Because what I would have done, I'd have let whoever I was running against in the building just to show you that I am the GOAT and I'm going to win. But you wouldn't even do that. Like, come on, man. You should let the people chose on that day. But y'all trying to win things over smear campaign and not over facts. So it's all fictional, fake stories. So love y'all. Share the video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I'm going to drop the actual music video for Feeding the People. And if y'all got any dances for Feed the People, please inbox me, send them to me. And then I'll come and do a video with you. You got to teach me to dance of how we going to do whatever the routine is. A 4 count, 8 count, you, whatever. I got you. All right, love y'all. Share the video.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I don't think we'll be reviewing the video if she drops it tomorrow. I'm gonna say this. I might change my mind tomorrow. I might wake up in a better mood. But I'm so sick of this woman. Like, go away. Stop lying. Like, stop lying. Just stop it. I don't think I'm gonna do the video tomorrow. I'm not, I don't think I'm going to, but I might change my mind. Y'all, that's embarrassing. That was, Jennifer just said it. Jennifer just said it. That was painful. Like, that woman is, she on something. She doing something based upon information and belief. She doing something. She doing something. I am not going to put it on there what y'all keep putting up there. So I'm going to leave y'all alone. Y'all are wild. But I do want to say thank y'all for the very kind super chats. Harriet Tuppence. That she did say Harriet Tuppence. She did say that. Thank you so much for the $5, Angela. When she gets on a roll, that is true. She'll talk to you. She does this. I think she just gets locked in. I think she doesn't intend to talk this long, in my opinion. I don't think she intends it, but it's like a stream of consciousness. She just like gets on this stream and just go where the river takes her. It's just going to go. Thank you so much, 970. I appreciate you for the $5 super as well. And thank you so much, Nisi. What's she saying here? If she's 40, that would make her a decade away from being half a century old. Every time she says library, I cringe. Absolutely. She's not the youth. She's not the youth. She's not. Now, when she was elected initially, she was the youngest, I think, trustee. And that is true. But, ma'am, that was 10, 12 years ago. Let it go. Let it go. You're no longer youth. I mean, She the one at the cookout. She one at the high school reunion, still talking about when she was prom queen. Like, just let it go. It's okay. Let it go. The time is past. Let it go. So that is craziness. But I appreciate y'all for sure. That was a lot of fun. I had not watched all of it. I watched a good little portion of it, and I just said, "This is we got to talk about this." Let me know. Well, if she drops a video, maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Maybe we'll just save it for Monday. Like we can't have too much Tiffany, in a 24-hour period or something like that. It might be like illegal or something. I don't know. But let me know. We'll see if she drops it. We'll go. But I do want to ask. Are you going to do it, Lady Luck? Are you going to, maybe Lady Luck? That's it. If she drops it, Lady Luck, I'm coming to your channel. There we go. That way we can spread out the trauma, because we gotta spread out the trauma. We gotta spread out the trauma. Can we also spread out these likes? I got 500 likes in here. Thank y'all so much. Hit that like button. Go ahead. Hopefully I earned it. Did I earn it today? Come on. Did I earn it? Help your boy out. That is hilarious. I don't think insanity works like that, but I know what you're saying. I like that. That could be it. That could work. I don't think that's what she's trying, but because I think that would be illegal. I agree. But she could. It's not the craziest thing I've heard today. I don't think so. He was there. He was there with her. Jason Hodges. They was there. Along with the popcorn man. I don't know where the popcorn man came from. Look, the only reason is Erlette Williams is because y'all be watching this with me. If I was watching by myself, I would probably not have made it. I'll be honest with you. So I'll watch like a couple minutes of it, like, oh my gosh. And like my mind immediately says, what would y'all would want to watch this with me? And I think you all help me, because otherwise I would go crazy. So no, it's because of y'all. If y'all didn't come check it out, I would be in trouble, because I'd probably be on the floor right now twitching or something. Very much so overwhelming. Very much so overwhelming. Yeah, I don't know. The popcorn man is our dealer. Hey, he got a special kind of popcorn. I don't know who the popcorn man is. That seems like a very interesting fellow to just come literally popping up in the middle of her video. Like, who is this guy? That was kind of wild. But this is such an interesting experience. I think, again, I really do hope that there's a college course around this, because it's just such an interesting experience, a phenomenon. Like, why do you behave like this? Why are you like this? I'm guarantee there's got to be a college course coming. It's got to be. Maybe they'll have it at Morehouse. I don't know. Spelman, y'all gonna do this course? Lady Luck, y'all gonna do this course over at Spelman? Somebody needs to do it. Oh, shout out. Tomorrow, I'm going to go over. So I was on the Track Stars podcast today. Very good brothers down here in Southwest Atlanta. I was on their podcast, sat on a panel, and one of the guys said that, I think he said, "I Believe I Can Fly" is like the best gospel song he ever heard, or something of that nature. And I was very taken aback. Like, what in the world? Yeah, so shout out to Ms. B. That was a good conversation, though. But tomorrow I will go over, we did a segment talking about Marvin Sapp and the pastor that was asking for the $40,000. It was a very interesting conversation. So I think I'm going to go over that section tomorrow, maybe tomorrow afternoon. I'll let y'all know if y'all want to come check it out. It's about 20 minutes. And I just want to talk about some of the stuff I was thinking, what was going on in the room, and so on and so forth. It was because this is one of the first times I've done a live podcast, which is kind of with a lot of people in the room at the same time. That's one of the first times I've done that, and that wasn't in my own studio or whatnot. It was fun. We had a great time. Good guys. They really are trying their best to make much of Christ, and had a good conversation. So I'll probably go over that tomorrow. Okay, Peach, I appreciate it. Wait, Wednesday's not looking good for travel? Wait, I'm traveling on Wednesday. Oh, wait, send me whatever. I might be missing something. Oh, no. There was some moments though. I wasn't. There was parts of the conversation because I knew what we were going to talk about. I just didn't know, and this is my fault. I told the producer and them after the cameras were off, I should have done more to research some of those topics that they were talking about because I didn't know what was the background for some of them, and I think I walked into it and kind of got a uppercut because I just didn't know. So that was just me. I need to do better in that respect. This is my but yeah, we'll talk about it. The Marvin Sapp one, I was fine with that, but there was another conversation. I was like, I wasn't even committed to it. I'd already said what I was going to say on it, but it was still a good conversation. But I wouldn't participate. All right. Okay, let me see right here. I appreciate it. Looks like some good conversation though. But yeah, I want to say thank y'all so much for rocking with me. Thank you. Thank you, Miss B. I appreciate it. I'm glad you watched it and you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. But y'all, thank y'all so much for rocking with me. Thank you for the very kind super chats. Thank you so much for surviving. Skeeter said we survived. Thank you so much for surviving Tiffany's stream of consciousness. We made it down. We don't know where she was going, but we made it down. I don't know, to the Gulf of America or wherever. We're somewhere. But I want to say I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Thank y'all so much for tapping in today. Tomorrow I will go over my segment on the track stars, and if Tiffany does drop a video, maybe we'll go over to Lady Luck Club and we'll go do that and talk about it and all that kind of good jazz. I just want to make sure, Tina, it was established fact. That's all. I just want to make sure it was well established. I believe y'all are good. I believe it. I just want to make sure it was stated clearly. We are not out here trying to be like you. No, ma'am. You're going to be by yourself. But I do want to say thank y'all again for that. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all hitting the like button on the way out. Thank you so much for the green hearts as you leave. And let's do this again tomorrow. So I'll be doing that probably tomorrow afternoon. I'll make sure you all know well ahead of time so you can make plans. And that's just going over my segment on track stars. And as soon as Tiffany drops her video, I'm sure Lady Luck Club will let us know and we'll go from there as well. Everybody, thank you so much. Have a fantastic Sunday. Go out and enjoy your family, enjoy your church community, and I will see you all then. Grace and peace. Take care, everybody.